Hey, welcome back. I'm that Mopar racing guy. I don't really do these vlog things that much, so I thought I'd post one just to give an update on the channel and what's going on. I haven't posted much racing content lately, so I thought I'd just give you an update and see what's going on. The Hellcat's there behind me. You can see it there. It's doing great. I have a couple of upgrades I'm working on right now. If you want to take a walk in here with me, you can see the big one I'm working on right now is the exhaust. I ordered a Borla ATAC exhaust, and I have the stock one pulled off right now. The Borla ATAC is supposed to be here today. So what I'm doing is, technically right now I'm just running open headers. I ran it up and down the street a couple of times just for fun. Clearly the loudest car I've ever heard in my life, aside from like NASCARs and stuff. But it's not really a good idea to run open headers because you confuse the rear O2 sensors and it runs rich, and it's just an overall poor situation for the car. So I'm not driving it right now. I'm planning on putting the exhaust on today whenever it arrives, and then I'll check that out. I also have a cold air intake ordered from Legmaker that hasn't shipped yet. I ordered it about a week ago. So whenever it gets here, I'll slap that on. And then I did a couple of small things, like I did interior LED upgrades. That was pretty cool. I kind of like them. You know, it's the little things, but when you got that cool white light in the interior, it's pretty awesome. Interestingly, you can't get the back two pod lights out without just a serious amount of work. You got to pull the whole headliner out, and I'm not really going to do that probably. I guess if the day comes that I want to really upgrade those, I'll take it to a shop and have someone else do that. That's just a little too much work. But the real reason I'm making the video today is to kind of show off this new purchase I have over here, which is a 2021 Ford Ranger Lariat FX4. And let me flip the camera around here. So this is a 2021 Ford Ranger Lariat FX4, and pretty happy with this purchase. I actually had to shop around for trucks for a while. Before this, I had a 2008 Toyota 4Runner, and I had a 2003 Land Rover Discovery. And the reason I had those was because I wanted to go off-roading and overlanding, so the SUV was perfect for me. But I started up this small hauling business where I take people's junk to the dump for them. It's really taken off. It's pretty awesome, and I make a couple $100 on the weekends just doing that. And I needed to pull this trailer back here that I bought. Got a really great deal on this trailer. It was a Craigslist trailer. Got it for $600, and then I put these plywood sides on it. So every weekend I'm trying to go out and make a couple $100, and then I put that money into the car over there. So I needed something that could pull the trailer, and when I was putting the tools in the back of the SUV, man, they were stinky some days. You know, you rake in people's dirt and garbage and stuff, and then you go and put it in the back of your SUV, and it just wasn't working out. So I wanted to get a pickup truck. So I shopped around for all the different pickup trucks and even some SUVs, and the three main options you can get are the Toyota Tacoma. I wanted mid-size because I wanted a smaller truck when I go off-road. So you got the Toyota Tacoma, you've got the Colorado ZR2, and you've got the Ford Ranger FX4 package. And the ZR2 doesn't have adaptive cruise. It doesn't have any kind of off-road cruise control systems. So I didn't really want to get that. And when you get the ZR2 package, it actually significantly reduces the towing capacity. I think it's down at 3,500 or something like that. The Toyota Tacoma I test drove, I didn't really like the seating position. A lot of people have complaints with that. You basically sit on the floor pan with your feet straight out, your legs straight out, and it doesn't have an off-road cruise control system that operates above 5 miles an hour, so I didn't want that. The Ford Ranger has the adaptive cruise, and it has the off-road cruise control, which is trail control. And the reason I really wanted that is because when I go overlanding in the summer, when you're on the trail for a long time, like you're just holding the gas pedal at like 5 to 10 miles an hour, and after 6 to 8 hours on the trail, that it sounds silly, but your foot gets tired, and it's kind of like driving across country without cruise control. Yes, you can do it. People have done it. It's not a big deal. But if you have cruise control, it makes it a lot more of a pleasant experience. So I wanted the off-road cruise control. So when I go overlanding in the summer, it's a much more pleasant experience. I can just, check out the scenery. I don't have to worry about modulating the pedal, going up and down hills and all that stuff. It's kind of like hill descent control, where you know how it'll hold your vehicle at 3 miles an hour when you're going down a hill. Well, it'll hold your vehicle at 3 miles an hour going down hills, up hills, whatever the terrain is. But it also works anywhere from 0 to 20 miles an hour. So if you're on like a sandy washboard road and you could be doing 15 miles an hour, well, you can just set it to 15. But in the Tacoma, you can't go above 5 miles an hour. And I think it only works in 4 low. Trail control works in 4 low, 4 high, and 2-wheel drive, which is great. The other thing is the towing capacity, 7,500 pounds, I believe it is. Either way, I'm not going to pull more than that with that little trailer. So what I'm finding right now is that with this tow package and the tow haul mode, wow, it's an excellent tow and hauler. It uses engine braking when you're going downhill, and you have it in tow haul mode. It's really phenomenal. I'm really impressed with this truck right now. Just a quick tour of the interior. I got the Super Cab, I think it's called, the 2-door, because I wanted the 6-foot bed back here, so that when I put a bed camper on it, I can sleep in the back. And it's just the basic Ranger interior. I have to say, this system, this infotainment system, is so much better than Dodge. Every time I hook my phone up, Apple CarPlay works perfectly. I don't have any glitches or resets. Dodge should take a play out of Ford's book and fix their infotainment system, because the Uconnect system is just notoriously bad. But this one, this one is a great one, and I really like it. I love the dash cluster and its layout. I don't use the back seats here that much, except to put my stuff in the back. And I'm honestly thinking about taking these rear seats out, because no one's going to ever sit back here. My family's not the kind that when we go camping, they want to go like way out into the woods to camp. So we'll probably just take my wife's Subaru and camp. It'll be near the road. I'm the person who goes way out in the back country to do my camping, so there's really no point in having seats back here. No one's ever going to ride back here, and I could use that for more storage capacity. If nothing else, I'll take these headrests off to improve visibility. So plans for the truck? Well, the first phase upgrade, I'll say, is going to be a bed cap and a bed mat and a winch for the front, because I never feel comfortable going out in the backcountry without a winch. I have all the tools I need to get unstuck. I can shovel out, I can use my Max Tracks, all that stuff, but having a winch is just next level of comfort, knowing that no matter where you are, you can just hook the winch up and pull yourself out and self-recover. I also have a ground anchor that I carry around, so even if I'm in like just a flat plane with nothing to winch off of, I can bury the ground anchor and pull myself out. I actually got stuck way up in the mountains in a muddy field, and I was way up there, had nothing to winch off of except this one little tree, and I was trying to do like a 4-point winch pull, trying to get my Jeep turned around back in the day, and luckily this guy in a Rubicon came and helped pull me out. If he hadn't come, it would have been a long day. And after that trip, I went home and ordered a ground anchor, because I was thinking I'm not gonna let that happen again. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you my 2021 Ford Ranger. I got it on a great deal. It was discounted like almost $5,000. I was gonna trade in my 2008 Toyota 4Runner and my 2003 Land Rover Discovery, but they weren't given very good trade-in deals, which is strange because right now the used car market is insane. So I just came home and sold both of them on Facebook Marketplace. I didn't get the tax credit. You know, you get a tax savings when you trade in, but I got like almost $3,000 more from selling the two privately than I would have if I had just given them to the dealer. So, and that includes the tax benefit had I just given them to the dealer. So it was a better deal in the end to just come home and sell them. But let me know in the comments below if you want to see some stuff with the Ranger. Sometimes I post off-road videos. I'm probably not going to do anything insane off-road with this thing because that's not really the goal. I'm thinking like maybe in the future I'll buy an ATV or something and maybe make some cool jump videos with that. I'm looking at the Polaris Sportsman 1000 XP S, whatever that 55-inch wide one is. I think that thing's badass. But if you want to see some content with the Ranger, let me know in the comments below. And I hope to see you next time. We should have some racing content coming up pretty soon with the Redeye, and hopefully those will be some pretty good videos. Thanks for tuning in.